Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing so far?
Good
Having a
evening.
good time? Couple of things before we get started. First of all, please, no smoking in any of the showrooms, no picture taking. When the show's over, you exit that door, something like that. Sliding the door to the left. The gentleman you're about to meet has lectured here from Magic Castle several times, and this is actually the first time he's performed here in the close-up gallery. He lectured here once 4 years ago, and then once 10 years ago, and this time. He produces magic shows with Rocco and Tom Mullica, and did the New Year's Eve party for Eddie Murphy last year. That's it. So put your hands together for a warm welcome to Mr. Bill Wisch.
This is the morning sunrise show, 3.5 to 4 hours. Really appreciate you volunteering to come in here. You didn't realize it, I guess, but that's good because. But I'll try and move it along in about 15 to 20 minutes. Would you do me a big favor and help me out right off the bat? Real quick effect. This is something you may enjoy right away. It's very visual. Your first name is what?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. Okay, Rosemary, do me a favor. Put your hand flat, just like you were going to carry a tray or something like that. You go down? Okay. See what happens. Clear it up. Let's try and see the background. Now, excuse me, maybe you could do the rolling of the paper. Drop the tobacco on my hand if you would, and it's a filter. And then take this little paper, roll it up into a little ball, and put it right in the center. A little bit of the tobacco gets lost. Where is that? Anybody happen to have a match? Well, I just realized something. How did you smoke? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Smoke. Anyway, this is a fun card effect. I've had fun with it all week. I think maybe you might enjoy it also. Because the closest person, you can do me a favor and slide out any card you like, anyone you prefer, and slide it out and hold it up so that some of the people in the back can see it.
Too hard.
Okay. That's the end of that. So put it back in there, and I trust that it's not too hard. Is that right? Okay, that was blow my legs. If you hadn't opened your mouth, then I would have been in trouble. Here we go. Take a couple seconds. There it is. There's a 6 little packets of 8 cards each. That means 48 cards, and since there's no jokers in this pack, and only 62, there'll be 4 cards remaining. 4 cards. Is your card one of those 4? Here's something I blow on. Take that. It's an invisible die. Hold it up so everybody can see. It's got the 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure it's not loaded or anything, you know. Do me a favor. Take that die and throw it against the wall as hard as you can right now. Bam. Okay. What's the number that's on the top there? What's the number that's showing on the die? 6. Okay. From which side do you want to count? From your left or from your right? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Is that your card? No. I'm not that one. Selected. Pick the die up if you would. Hang it right down. That's a good little thing to take. Throw it again. Let's see what happens now. Bam. What's the number now showing?
Don't like this.
Another six? That's lucky. They come in pairs? Which way do you want to count this time? From which side? From your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This card, selected card, would you think that's a miracle? Yeah, that is a miracle.
Thank you.
Regardless if it works or not, what was the card? 6 and 9. Which word? Here's a little something that you can do over the holidays. It's a little one of those little mystery puzzles that you can challenge your friends with. Win a drink or two. Balance a $50 on your finger and a penny right on top. And you challenge the people. You say, how can I possibly remove the $50 completely and still have the penny on the finger? And you can't remove the penny, or you can't touch it, or you can't flick it. The $50 out. And you bet them. And after they give up and so on and so, then you say, well, if I can do it, you can buy me a drink. And finally they say, yes, you can get rid of it. Well, that guy's a little sicker. He'll buy you anything. But the point is, if you had to, you could cover it this way. The only way I figured out to do it, get rid of the half. That's the idea. Still have the penny there. The closest coin to the half is the English penny. So I changed the half into an English penny. And that enables me to go into this neat little routine with a penny, which is really kind of an enjoyable thing. When I was a kid, I first saw an English penny. It seemed so large compared to ours, you know? I mean, you know how it is when you're a kid. Everything seems so small. In fact, it's so tiny you can hardly hold the little guy, you know? So let's work with a regular size. This is the part that I'd like to do. I've always been, you know, I always wanted to use our own pennies. Now it's a little bit larger. A little magic with this. This is real. All the way down. I never do use it. Well, if you had enough time, when you hear it, though, you actually hear it. You know it. Wow. Anyway, I'd like to show you one other thing. This is just an interesting visual effect. I'd like to do it for you. I found it out one time. I was saving up all my pennies from the subject. And I wanted to, instead of rolling them up, I wanted to do something magical with it. Being a magician, I got it. Trying to figure out an effect to do with a handful of pennies. This is the best idea I came up with. Change them into a bunch of dimes. All week I've been doing Getting up in the world a little bit here. This is kind of a neat effect. The other side. One hand. Let's try something a little different. I guess everything I do is a little different. same force that's used when you do this move. This is a beautiful example of telekinesis. I've never seen a better one. You know the thing when they say you can put a key on a table like in Russia and make it travel? This, tell me if this is probably the best test conditions you'd ever want to see. You're the people that do the effect. I don't do anything. You can do it at home if you want to try it. It's really great. I think this is true. So do me a favor, examine that key. Make sure it doesn't come apart. Solid. Doesn't unscrew or have any oil or lubrication or anything on it. Pass it back a little bit. Make sure everything is okay, because what I'm going to ask you to do is in a minute, I'm going to balance the key on my finger. I'm going to ask you all to concentrate at it. Look at it. Believe in your mind that you see it turn. I won't do a thing. You can watch me. Okay? You can pass it up now. I just wanted to make sure you can switch that. That's a $100 bill. Thanks. Okay, forget that. This is the same key, I promise. Here's the effect. And this is really a cool thing, and I think you'll enjoy watching it. It's something that, in fact, tonight before your head hits that pillow, you'll think, how did that key do it? And it's really watching it. Watch. Picture it in your mind, your mind's eye. Believe that it turns. It will. Watch. Yes, good. It does get hot. One more quick part effect, because I want to do a little something flashy for you to remember me by, and something to kind of show. Here's something with the ace of spades. This is interesting. Ace of hearts goes on top. Did I say eight?
You said eight.
Eight. I said eight. Eight. Take out a card, any one you prefer. This is known as a free selection, and I think there's no way that I could force you to pick one. Could you give me the rest of the cards, and then while I do that, just take that from the shoulder around, make sure people see it. Put it back. I don't want to peek. Do you remember it in your mind's eye? I'm just going to take the four aces in a certain order. If you can remember this order, you'll be able to do this at home yourself. I promise you, try it. I'm not kidding you. Look, diamonds, spades, hearts, and a club you put in the middle. Remember the order and try it yourself. When you take the packet, reverse it like that and go back. One of the cards, in this case the ace of clubs, will reverse. Okay? Watch the heart. That's going to turn over. And the clubs will reverse back. You can do it. I'm telling you. I've seen people on their first try do it. They didn't even know they had the order right. You know? They couldn't do it in the morning, you know. All right, here you go. Let's try it with the spade. Of course, now the diamond on the bottom. In fact, to do the diamond is interesting. Not only do you go around, it's far back to work this way. Okay. Now, when you do the reverse, they go back the way they originally were. Now, you selected the card, am I right? I'm going to ask you a question. What's your favorite ace in the deck? Hearts, clubs, spades, or diamonds? Spades. Watch this. First of all, a little bit of the magic to turn the ace of spades, which is the one you prefer, right? What was the card you selected? Three of clubs. How could we do a 4 ace roll? This is really kind. I'm not going to talk too much on this. I'm just going to let the little marbles do all the talking and the walking. Okay? This is the kind of a thing that you just have to watch. Here. 2 and 2. Three and 1. Now, this is an interesting effect that's about to come up. Cause matter to change not only size, but density. Wow. See in the crystal ball that it's getting late. It's about 4:30 in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading upside down. No, we have time for one more quick effect. And this one I'd really like to ask you to use your imagination. In fact, let them run away. That's them? This man comes prepared. I'd like you to use your imaginations. Now the show begins. Get the elephant in here. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good holiday. Appreciate it. You got me now.